halftime adjustments for the Cleveland Heights Tigers back then.
That's right. I was trying to catch my breath. But yeah, no, it was fun. I put the hat on and it was like, I think it could have fit if I would have readjusted it. But I was like, no, this is perfect. It reminded me, do you remember the movie Drumline?
Do I remember Drumline?
The one guy right before they get into the fight, they're doing it and he's got the thing, he's too fat and the thing's just in his teeth while he's doing it.
Is that what it is?
Yes. If we can pull up that picture. That was in my head. Like I put it on. I was like, I feel like the kid, that guy in the fucking movie. And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, we can readjust. I was like, no. This is the way it needs to be. Don't readjust this. We can't make, this needs to be comedic in some way. So yeah, that was good.
This guy's just going to be in every marching band known to man.
Definitely not going to make this a thing.
Every marching band in the NFL, Monday night, Jason's hitting it.
I don't think there's many marching bands in the NFL. I think the Ravens are the one that have a full marching band. It's the largest marching band in all of the NFL, 150 people in it.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it's a full marching band. It was pretty legit. And I like promoting the arts and promoting music and to have an instrument in my hand. Like I think a lot of the times you don't get to see that side at football
You made it look so cool, dude.
I did not make it look cool.
I want to play saxophone. Yeah, you did.
I want to wear a hat with a chin strap on my nose.
Yeah, well, you just have a big head.
I do. That's a Kelce. It's a Kelce trait.
It is. Thanks, Ed.
It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. They were more than accommodating and made it super easy for me, which I appreciate you guys. Baltimore Ravens marching band. That was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for being really shitty at saxophone now, but had a blast.
Hold on. Do you want to see all the pictures your mom sent us?
Mom had a bunch of pictures. Yeah, that's when I was.
Oh my fucking gosh!
When I was playing alto sax before I switched to Barry.
Look at this.
It's a young Jason Kelce. Braxton.
Oh,
that's Barry. That's when I got the big guy.
Oh, dude, look at that! What a fucking guy!
All righty, big props to our partner Reese's Oreo Cups.
Reese's Cups with Oreo cookie crumbs inside, included in and around the Reese cup. It's all happening. They finally did it.
That's right.
Jason, you asked, and they listened.
They did, and maybe it took them a little longer than we all would have liked, but it finally happened. They listened.
Reese's with Oreos. Name a better idea.
A better candy idea. I mean, I can't. It's like a combination that it's hard to believe hasn't happened up until now, honestly.
Yeah, there's no idea better than Reese's Oreo cups. Maybe the light bulb, the airplane, who knows, man. The tush push?
Tush push is only 92% effective. Reese's and Oreos 100% effective.
So what are you people waiting around for? Reese's Oreo cups are in stores right now. Wherever you get candy, you'll find it. Go get you some.
Brother, the next binge for the 92%ers.
What you got for me?
Is officially out. Our sponsor is Black Rabbit on Netflix. Black Rabbit follows, two brothers, Jude Law and Jason Bateman, as they try to survive the underbelly of the New York City's nightlife scene.
What?
How about that?
On the run from the mob, a boatload of debt, and more trouble, this dramatic crime thriller will have you gripping the edge of your seat and laughing until you shed a few tears. How about it, man? That's my kind of fucking show right there.
Tale as old as time right there. And I'm curious to find out why it's named Black Rabbit. Black Rabbit has everything you love. Don't miss it. It's now streaming on Netflix. And I'm assuming since it's bingeable, that means the entire season is available.
That's how that works, yep.
I'm hopping on a plane this week. I got time.
Put it on the list. Now that's an ad read.
Thank you to our partner, Gillette.
All right, now, Jason, you've been retired for a full year. Let's talk pregame rituals. Do you miss them? Still have them?
I kind of have one, I guess, for Monday Night Countdown. Like I go do the production meeting. Then I kind of iron out what's happening in the rundown. Then I go to the makeup lady. Then I go to the hair. And then I go on set.
I was just curious to see if you were putting that same game day energy into your new broadcasting routine. That's all.
Well, first and foremost, it includes making sure that this beard is looking real nice, which is finally starting to show some of my grays again after dyeing it. I'm getting those natural colors back. Thank you. Thanks so much. But yeah, I have some grooming individuals that make sure it's looking nice and tidy.
If you were looking for a tool to help wrangle it in a little bit, look no further than Gillette Labs NFL licensed razor.
Special edition razors have those long-lasting Gillette Labs blades and the precision trimmer on the back. It's perfect for cleaning up this guy.
Nice. I hear it's a must-have for NFL fans this season, and clearly you too.
Sold, available now in 12 teams, including the Eagles and Chiefs. Get it while you can at Gillette.com/NFL. Gillette, the best a fan can get. All right, let's get some bold topics brought to you by Gillette from week 3. Let's start with the Chiefs game. Little Chiefs 22, Giants 9 on Sunday night.
Back in the win column, baby. Back in the win column. Let's fucking go.
Does it feel good?
It does feel good. That was not a great performance, but a win is a win. It's hard to win in the NFL, man. And I'll take a win any way I can get it.
This is the first ever road win against the Giants in franchise history.
It's pretty crazy. Our franchise record against the Giants is pretty insane.
What is it?
It was like 4-13 or something like that.
Wow. I guess you think about it, like the Giants used to be good.
I don't think I've ever beaten the Giants up until today. I lied. I beat them before.
When you got into the league, the Giants were just fading away from that like Eli Manning Super Bowl era Giants.
And they were still had Eli Manning and they still beat us, yeah.
Yeah, but they weren't Super Bowl era Giants anymore. Because my second year, 2012, was the second Super Bowl they got, right?
Damn, you're like a dinosaur, man.
That was my second year in the league. I remember Marnie Morningwig. When we went to the holiday party, we were kind of out of it already. And I remember asking Marty, like, hey, who do you think is going to like win the Super Bowl this year? And the Giants are like 8-8, like nothing special. And he's like, honestly, I think the Giants are going to, they're peaking at the right time. Their defense is stacked. And he called that shit. They went on a run and freaking won the whole damn thing. So
shout out to Spags.
Yeah, there we go. All righty. Well, you guys got it done this week in the Meadowlands.
Yes, we did.
Little frustrating first half. It was a lot closer than it probably needed to be. Chiefs settled for 3 field goals in the red zone. Is that right? All of them in the red zone?
It was big red zone.
Yeah,
I don't think we got past the 30. We got hit with a few penalties that put us in 3rd and longs and kind of kicked ourselves once we crossed the 50. But Harrison Butker right there to punch them through for us and get points on the board. I will say it feels like we're rolling. It feels like we're starting to get this thing going on offense. Our defense is playing stellar. Both this game and last, absolutely phenomenal performances, and stopping the run is the biggest thing. And our DBs are playing really good. We had a few turnovers, and when you win the turnover battle, you typically win the game.
Helps out. Helps out.
And one of the craziest plays I've ever seen in my entire career was the Pat Mahomes pass that ended up being a backwards pass that he then went and ripped it out of.
I don't think that any other quarterback makes this play, dude. This was such
fuck was that. There was so much like chaos in my mind of I turned around like, what, we got it back? Like,
what do you think is going into Pat's head right there? Right when the ball hits the ground, what's he just
fuck?
No, but he's doing it in the right voice.
Come here, boy.
He's like, fuck.
Get it, Pop.
This was such an impressive play. He covered so much ground, and then just like, who has the foresight to like jump at the ball? Like,
dude, it was insane, dude. I told him afterwards, I'm like, bro, I still don't know how in touch. It's so insane from that angle. He just comes out of nowhere. That boy got heart, man.
It did feel like you guys are starting to get rolling on offense. Defense, like you said, has been playing pretty dang well, right? I mean, especially the last couple of weeks, they've been playing well. And you got Pop going, you got the run game kind of active. And then, it felt like Pat started, especially in the second half, taking those shots. We've seen Thornton open down the field for a couple games now. It's been waiting for it to kind of happen. And all of a sudden it started popping for him. Hollywood Brown made a couple big catches.
Hollywood's been playing fucking outstanding. He's been that safety net for Pat. And I think we're going to keep getting this thing rolling, man. Hopefully we get Xavier back here soon, and got Rashee Rice back in the building. I know we don't get to see him for another 3 weeks, but he'll get his engine rolling and practices and back in the building and get the swagger back of having the whole unit together, man. Doggone. And even Juju Smith-Schuster, I can't say enough about what Juju is to this team in terms of his energy his accountability. He's always in the right spot, always there for Pat, especially in the rollouts. Has a good feel for the game and the offense, and just feeling out zones and being in the right place at the right time, man. Just always accountable in the run game as well. So I think we're starting to catch some momentum as an offense. And I think that comes with, like you said, getting Pop going, getting Kareem going, and these big guys up front being able to just get off the ball and move guys. And that'll help out the pass game a lot.
And then it just felt like between Pop, the receivers, and every time somebody got a ball thrown to them, or they got a chance to make a play, everyone was fighting and running, and like there were broken tackles. It felt back to like some vintage like Chiefs, just like speed and energy and effort, and it was just fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to watch this past week.
Second half felt a lot more like Chiefs football.
I still felt like in the first half, even though the points didn't get there, it felt like guys were breaking tackles. It felt like guys were making plays. You know what I mean? Whereas if it's felt like for the last couple weeks where it's, even when the completions are made, it's like almost like a tackle happens right away, or, Pat isn't able to find anybody, so he takes off a run. It felt like now guys were going out making incredible catches, right? Like that Thornton catch down the field was a fucking fantastic play. Right after what happened? He got a penalty, right?
No. He caught the one right before, and as he's going down to the ground, elbow. It
moved. That's what it was. Thank you. And then to come back and to make that second one, I'm like,
the second one was even harder than the first one.
I don't know how the hell he caught that.
Just puts the point up in the air. Dog. Like, I got it.
He caught it through the defender.
No doubt about it.
Boom! That is such a great catch. Falling and like sticking your hands out, man. He is, dude. Love that dude, man. You've mentioned this kind of even on the side. You've been waiting for this kid to kind of come on.
He was a steal. I don't know how he got out of New England, man, but we're appreciative that they let him go, because he's a smart football player. Sure hands. On top of that, can run with the best of them. A big body. Long arms. It's just he's a smart football player. Smart football players are going to fucking thrive in this offense, because Coach Reed's going to put you in positions to where you get those one-on-one matchups, man. If you know how to attack it, good things are going to fucking happen. And I think him, Hollywood, Juju, we've been rolling, and we've been getting this thing kind of geared in the right direction. And I think Pat's just going to keep dialing it in as we go, baby.
I can't imagine being a quarterback back there and trying to make decisions, because there's the amount of things you're trying to process on a play-by-play basis is intense. And the more you build chemistry with guys, I've got to think it makes those decisions a lot easier. And with Pat, it feels like
1,000%.
Yeah, with Pat, it feels like obviously he has great chemistry with you. He's got great chemistry with Juju because he's played together. A lot of the other guys, like that, is still kind of being developed in games. And like
Noah Gray, another guy had
Noah Gray
had a bunch of fucking. They didn't seem like big gains. He had about 30, close to 30 yards of yards.
The Kansas City Chiefs may have uncovered their next offensive weapon, and one of their biggest stars has already taken notice. Following their victory over the New York Giants, veteran tight end Travis Kelce took to social media to publicly support wide receiver Tyquan Thornton, who delivered a standout performance that caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. However, beneath this positive development lies a growing concern about the relationship between Kelce and head coach Andy Reid. Both are known for their competitive nature, and Reid has proven capable of handling challenges from his star players when necessary. Yet the frequency of their public confrontations is becoming impossible to ignore. In just the past 3 games, Kelce and Reid have clashed twice, including a memorable incident during Super Bowl 2024. While both insist everything is fine between them, the need to address these situations publicly suggests otherwise. Their heated exchanges have become increasingly visible and frequent, which is unusual even for passionate competitors at the highest level. Reid has attempted to downplay these incidents, explaining his perspective on Kelce's emotional displays. He praised Travis's passion while acknowledging the need for balance, stating that he sometimes must act as the policeman in their relationship. Reid emphasized that Kelce understands when to dial back his intensity and when to push forward, describing him as completely committed to the team's success. If you're finding these behind-the-scenes insights fascinating, make sure to subscribe for more exclusive NFL analysis and breaking news. Despite Reid's diplomatic approach, this marks the second consecutive week he has been forced to address Kelce's behavior publicly. During their Week 2 loss to Philadelphia, Kelce slammed his helmet down directly in front of Reid in what appeared to be a threatening gesture. These outbursts are becoming a pattern that cannot be ignored indefinitely. Kelce has certainly earned some leeway given his Hall of Fame credentials and status as one of the Chiefs' primary offensive threats. With Rashee Rice unavailable for the season's first 8 games, Kansas City desperately needs production from their established weapons. Unfortunately, Kelce has struggled to provide that consistent impact this season. Through the early weeks, Kelce has managed just 134 receiving yards on 10 catches, ranking him 12th among tight ends. These numbers represent a significant decline from his peak performance levels and raise questions about his remaining effectiveness. The situation becomes more problematic when considering the example being set for younger players. As Kansas City transitions toward a post-Kelce era, maintaining proper sideline decorum becomes crucial for team culture. Patrick Mahomes has defended his teammate, expressing appreciation for Kelce's passionate approach, but this support may inadvertently encourage similar behavior from other players. Looking ahead, many analysts believe 2026 could finally mark the beginning of the Chiefs' search for Kelce's replacement. His production has declined noticeably over recent seasons, failing to reach 1,000 yards in 2023 for the first time since 2015. While he elevated his play during that year's playoff run, accumulating 355 yards en route to a third championship, last season told a different story. Kelce managed only 823 regular season yards in 2024 and couldn't find his playoff gear, totaling just 175 yards across 3 postseason games. This year's slow start, with 134 yards and 1 touchdown through 3 games, suggests the decline may be accelerating. Before we dive into potential solutions, hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all the latest Chiefs developments and NFL draft analysis. Draft expert O.A. Jones from PFSN believes the Chiefs should target Oregon tight end Kenyon Suddy in the 2026 draft. Suddy represents the modern tight end prototype with exceptional pass-catching ability and rare athleticism. His expansive route-running capabilities and physical tools make him an ideal candidate to eventually succeed Kelce. The Oregon product combines remarkable arm length with a muscular frame that allows him to power through contact while maintaining his mobility. These attributes align perfectly with Kansas City's offensive system and could provide the seamless transition they'll eventually need. As the Chiefs navigate this delicate period, balancing Kelce's remaining contributions with long-term planning becomes essential for sustained success.